In today's video, we're going to talk about why women should lift weights.
By myself.
What's going on, guys? It's Paul Ravella from ProPhysique.com, and I have a really cool topic today. And it's a topic that I stumbled upon by accident, but that's what happens when you're paying attention to the world around you, guys. So look around, see what's going on. Usually when I'm walking through the grocery store to get groceries and I'm checking out, I see magazines that make stupid claims like how to build your metabolism and lose 40 pounds, how to add this magic food to your diet and drop 70 pounds, how to lose 12 pounds in 3 days and look great in a bikini, you know, how to lose all this weight without exercise, how to false promise without any work. That's usually what the rags by the, grocery store aisle say, right by the checkout, and you know this. But the other day, I was pleasantly surprised. But before we get into that surprise, let's talk about what's happening today, right here, in a few hours. So, as everyone here knows, I have a podcast with Lauren Conlon called Redefine Healthy Radio. And if you don't know, now you know. Get on over to redefinehealthyradio.com or find it on iTunes or wherever just go on the interwebs and find it. We're on episode 5. But today we're recording episode 6. Well, why is that special? Well, we're having our first ever guest. And not only is she a client of Lauren's, she's a very close friend of mine, she's a bikini pro, and she's someone who has kind of gone through the entire spectrum of super restrictive coaching, super flexible coaching, struggled to get into contest shape, to being a top bikini pro, actually winning a pro bikini show. That's right. Couldn't even win a pro card to winning a pro show, right? So I think it'll be a really cool episode. We'll get to talk a lot of things about her, from diet to, strength training, and I think it'll be really good. And then we're gonna delve into strength training even more today, because this is today's topic. This is what was at the checkout the other day. Time has this entire magazine dedicated to the science of exercise. Well, I love exercise, and I love the science of exercise. And actually, I'm studying exercise science at the University of South Florida, so I was intrigued. I can't remember the last time I bought a damn magazine that didn't have The Rock on the cover. But anyway, look, the science of exercise. So, as I was perusing through it, I wasn't expecting to be too blown away. It's still a general media. They're not trying to break through any plateaus in that general area usually, but this magazine does have some cool stuff. The one article that stood out to me was this: The Power of Strength Training. And it's got a woman on there. Now, as anybody that knows me, follows me, I firmly believe that women should be lifting weights. Women should be in the gym doing resistance training. It's something I preach. And when you look at the transformations that my clients go through, or even people that aren't my clients, whenever you see someone who's gone through a pretty dramatic transformation, it comes down to changing their lifestyle. And if you really want to make a difference, resistance training is going to be a huge part of that, for many reasons. But enough is enough. You're not going to get bulky. It's impossible. Women cannot get bulky unless you're taking steroids and lifting weights for the next 20 years of your life with the intention of getting bulky. And even then, it's still very difficult, okay? You're not going to get bulky. It's impossible to get bulky. So just get that out of your head. The real benefit of lifting weights, as discussed in this article, goes way beyond that, okay? And this doesn't mean you need to be in there with the bros hanging and banging, 100-pound dumbbells. No. This just means you get into a good resistance training program, something you enjoy. A lot of people give CrossFit problems. They downplay the value of CrossFit. But one thing I like about CrossFit is it gets a lot of people in the gym, because you're challenging yourself, you're working alongside somebody, you're learning a skill. It comes down to the quality of the gym, but CrossFit gets people out their asses and into the gym. So what type of training should you? That's up to you, but you got to get started. You got to find something. Stop with the excuses, women. Stop. Don't tell me you don't want to get bulky. Don't tell me you don't want big arms or big legs. You're not going to get them. Your hormonal profile just doesn't allow it. I've been trying my whole life, and I'm a man, and I'm a pretty above average individual as far as men go, and I'm still not bulky. I'm waiting any day now. One more workout. It's not the situation for women. For women, the benefits of resistance training are just immense, okay? Everyone's worried about their metabolism. One of the only ways to actually increase your metabolism is by adding lean body mass. When you add lean body mass, your metabolic rate speeds up. Well, how do you add lean body mass? It isn't by eating salads and doing cardio. No, it's by resistance training. It's by putting effort into your lifting, getting stronger, getting better, moving forward in the gym, okay? The greatest diet in the world isn't gonna add lean body mass. No, that's only gonna be done through resistance training. And guess what? Now you can eat a little bit more because now you're a performance athlete instead of a veggie junkie, cardio bunny. That's not what we want. Is cardio beneficial? Yes, but all the studies show that cardio alongside weights is much more beneficial than just cardio alone. So get into a little bit of a resistance training program. Another great side effect, and as someone who's 41 years old now, I gotta start thinking about this stuff, kind of scary, but bone density, that's right. One of the biggest health concerns for the elderly population is bone density. Well, guess what happens when you resistance train? Your bone density goes above average. It stays above average. You live longer. Your health is longer. You know, the hardest thing for me with seeing, my grandparents as they got older was their inability to move. And when you lose your ability to move effectively, it becomes very difficult to get around, and you just see the quality of life change. So you can bet your butt that I'm gonna be in the gym resistance training. So for women, it's very important that they get into the gym and lift weights and continue that through their lives. When we go to the gym when I was younger, I was always more impressed by the 60, 70-year-old guys, 60, 70-year-old women that were in there lifting weights than I was the 20-year-old guys. Because 20-year-old guys, at least when I was 20, I was doing it because I thought the girls would be interested in me, right? And it did build some confidence, and maybe I actually met a girl or two because I lifted some weights. But that fades. What happens the first time you get a girlfriend? Do you stop going to the gym? Then it wasn't truly a passion. But the gym is always there waiting for you. Never judging, never judging. But what is judging, right? I was judging. Those old dudes, those old chicks, they're awesome. I still see them. There's a guy in Powerhouse named Faxon. He comes in every day. He's in his 80s. He plays a round of golf, comes in, does pull-ups, push-ups, lifts weights. He looks amazing. Hopping around the gym, bebopping, talking to people. Most people at 84, no, they're struggling. Not this guy. And that's what inspires me. So when I saw this article about lifting weights and I read through it, I thought, this is a great topic for discussion. I don't know the best answer for you as a woman, as a female, for what will get you in the gym. Yes, it can be kind of intimidating, certain gym settings. But if you know something's good for you, and you avoid it because you're intimidated, then the onus is on you, okay? There is no place you can live that there is not at least a gym that you can attend. And it doesn't even have to be a gym, a bro gym, a exercise facility. There's lots of options. Hell, here in Tampa, there's gyms that are just for women called Shapes, we have, I can't even imagine how many possible gyms there are, but there's some great gyms where we live. Just go explore. Get outside your comfort zone, ask somebody for help, talk to somebody, get a free pass for a week. If you don't like it, move on. Don't put yourself in a situation that you're not gonna go to the gym. Don't sign up for a gym and then make it feel uncomfortable, because if it's not comfortable, you're gonna give yourself excuses not to go. But the bottom line is, it seems like maybe there's a trend right now. Maybe the media is actually starting to pay attention to something that we have known about for years, the bodybuilding community, okay? That lifting weights, it's not all about juicing up, weighing 300 pounds, getting on stage in a thong. No, lifting weights is just what you need to be doing. It's good for your health. Our bodies are designed to move things, push things. And when you don't do what they're designed to do, there's negative consequences. Anyway, guys, hopefully you're not mad at me. But I just think this would be a good topic to share. If you know anyone who's in the situation where their health is declining, they're older population female, encourage them to get to the gym. Go with them, help them out. Let's make a difference. I promise you, the quality of life will be better. They're not gonna have 23-inch biceps that are vascular. You know, this is not the reality. The reality is that it's just good for you. It's what the body needs, okay? You want the fountain of youth? Lift some weights. That's gonna be it for me today, guys. I'm really excited. I'm gonna go get some work done, but then Aria Adami and Lauren Conlon are coming over for Redefine Healthy Radio, episode 6. Our first guest. Aria is actually going to be our guinea pig. I had to go buy another mic yesterday, and so she'll be a great way to break the ice because she's our friends. If I screw something up, she won't get too mad at me. But then I'm going to reach out. Erin Stern said she would be on our podcast, so I'll have her over. And then Dr. Bill Campbell is going to be over. So we're going to start having some guests from time to time if you're interested. Anyway, guys, hope you guys have an awesome Tuesday, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
By myself.